Football today is still producing insane moments. PSG are in the Champions League final, and just a few months ago, this didn't feel obvious at all. Everything changed step by step. One match, one identity, one belief growing inside the team. And now, they are here. Luis Enrique once said, "No team is better than us." At the time, it sounded bold, almost unrealistic. Now it feels like the foundation of everything PSG have become. Because this is no longer just a run, it's a transformation. Inside the club, the belief has completely shifted. And Nasser Al-Khelaifi didn't hide it. Luis Enrique is a revolution for football, not just for PSG. He is the best coach in the world. That's not just praise anymore. That's identity being built in real time. Structure, discipline, control. A team that finally feels aligned from top to bottom. And in the Champions League, that kind of clarity changes everything. But the journey here was never clean. Vincent Kompany spoke after a tough Champions League night. There is reason to protest. He mentioned refereeing decisions, frustration, and fine margins that changed everything. That's the Champions League. One moment can define an entire season. And then comes the debate that never really stops. Arsène Wenger called it a clear penalty. Samir Nasri said, in his opinion, it was a penalty too. Rio Ferdinand also agreed. A clear penalty. And Thierry Henry added that it cannot be ignored. Different voices from football. Same conclusion. But in this competition, interpretation always divides opinion. And while debates continue, certain players still decide games. Kylian Mbappé, with 15 Champions League goals, always present when it matters most. And then there's the attacking chaos that makes this team so dangerous. Kvaratskhelia and Dembélé on the wings. Chaos and precision combined. As Thierry Henry said, for defenders, it's a nightmare. One creates space, the other finishes it. And in between all this modern intensity, football keeps reminding us why we watch it. This day in history brings back those iconic moments. Lamine Yamal versus Inter. A teenager stepping onto the Champions League stage and delivering a masterclass that felt far beyond his age. Confidence, fearlessness, pure talent on the biggest stage. And then you remember another night that will never fade. Lionel Messi at Anfield against Liverpool. A performance of genius, control and dominance in a stadium where everything was supposed to collapse. Until football changed in a single moment. Moments like these define generations. And that's what football still is today. Not just matches, but emotion, debates, legends, and moments that stay forever. So now the question is simple. What defines football more? The present we are watching, or the history we will never forget?